What's up, Gemini? This is Soul from Mentor to Tarot, here to look at your week ahead starting March 10th, 2025. Gemini, I hope all is well. No mugshot this week. We're just going to dive into the energies to see what's potentially coming up for you. Just going to cleanse the energies here from doing Taurus's messages for you for the week. And we're going to begin your messages. All right, so what's coming up here for my twins? Welcome any new subscribers. I appreciate you. Not reading reversals intentionally. The deck that I'm using will be listed in the description box. All right, energies here for Gemini. What's coming up for Gemini this week? All right, Gemini, here we go. Let's do this cut and begin your messages. First card in energy, we're going to start off for you, Gemini, is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so Queen of Wands is focused on something or someone. Normally, I always say she goes after whatever it is that she is focused on. She's very intense. She's very passionate. She's very direct. And, of course, she's a court card, so she can be expressing herself in any sexual manner that she wants. Usually it's, pretty positive. So there could be something that's going on here for you where you're very focused on that type of energy, Gemini. And if you are, you're very intense about it. You're very passionate about it, whatever that may be. The Queen of Wands also, too, is that you could be attracting energy your way, or you're drawing yourself to some sort of attraction. Also, too, any Gemini that's creative, artistic, the Queen sends in that energy, that burst of energy to help you along your creative pursuits. Following the Queen of Wands here, now we have the Five of Swords. This is dealing with internal, external conflicting energies, whether it's with actual people or you just trying to sort something out. It's on a minor scale if it does express itself at all. I assign here to the Five of Swords, and I'm not going to throw no clarifier on that Five of Swords because really the Five of Swords is self-explanatory to me. And I always say that you have to be careful here, Gemini, that you are not allowing people to play with your headspace, your mind, head games, okay? Also, there may be something that you possess that someone else is envious of. So this is what I always get with the Five of Swords, and that's why I don't think that it's necessary for me to do a clarifier. Anyway, up next is the Queen of Pentacles. So you got a couple of people here. Now, the Five of Swords here in the middle of this energy here, being intense and passionate, is followed here by the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be conflicting energies going on with your superiors at work, your manager, your boss, supervisor, whatever. Could be co-workers. There could be something that you're trying to sort out mentally when it comes to your own financial situation, trying to get you back on track or make sure that your financial situation is on track. This still will represent the boss in the workplace environment, the creditors, yes, job offers, business dealings, contract offers, you name it. Now, when it comes to any types of, connections, it could be business partnerships that are formed. It also could be romantic partnerships that could be formed here. The attributes of this card alone could be just how people see you in terms of your dependability, reliability, stability, right? Always encouraging, always nurturing, sharing, never coming across stingy or selfish. If it is romantic, it could be that someone comes along here and, they already accumulated some sort of wealth along the way. They got pocket change. They, too, like the finer things in life. These people are good money handlers, always dependable, reliable, never come across as stingy or selfish. All right, so that's the Queen of Pentacles. Following that, we have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is always read by me as the projection of energy here that could come towards you. It mirrors over here to the Five of Swords. If you're dealing with any external stuff, this may be the cause that someone is trying to draw you in, Gemini, into their own energies. And if they are, it's, something that I always say that it's not something that's going on with you. It's trying to start fights, petty arguments, because it's something that's going on with them, okay? Don't engage this is rapid energy, so something that could quickly start up, but if you don't engage, it will quickly go away. All right. If it's not any types of engagement for you this week, Gemini, amongst people, in terms of fights or petty arguments and whatnot, then this could be just a little moment of restlessness, and that too shall pass that you experience. Up next now we have the Ten of Pentacles. So here's the money improvement. This is one of my big money cards. This is the card that represents inheritances. It could be promotions, bonus monies. Oh my gosh, pay raises. Feeling very, very abundant. Even number of pentacles, again, balanced energy could be stretched out to any other area of your life in terms that require some sort of balance. Mirrors over here to the Queen of Pentacles. That could be significant. Again, the Five of Wands here in between these two money cards could indicate there's some sort of friction going on with Gemini and their bosses, managers, supervisors, or co-workers. All right. Ten of Pentacles. If you're the risk-taking Gemini that likes to do the casino runs, play the lottery, scratch off, play responsibly. All right. Big money coming in. Oh, now we have the Nine of Swords here. Nine of Swords here definitely represents a form of overthinking. Now, it sits underneath that Court card, so it could be that someone is overthinking, putting their time and energy into a person specific. Now, whether or not this person is romantic, a friend, it could be a family member concerned about, an elderly parent, grandparent, could be that type of energy here. In this instance here, the Nine of Swords is always having to struggle to, deal with some sort of pain and sufferance that may be taking place in silence, and no one else knows that you're going through it, right? So this could be struggles from having to deal with conflicting energies from your distant past, your recent past that have yet to be resolved. Nine of Swords here, I always say if it shows up, you have to work on these energies here. You can't let this energy just sit idly by, not do anything, because the situation may get worse. This is a card that always wants some sort of relief from the pressures that they are experiencing or going through. So the relief could be in the form of prescription medication, could be for high anxiety, depression, non-prescription medication that could be, drinking, weed smoking, smoking cigarettes, whatever it is that's going to help you through the days and the nights from the suffering that you may be involved with. Of course, I always say that if it's not you personally that is dealing with the Nine of Swords energy, then you may know someone that is connected to you, and they may be incarcerated. Then, of course, this becomes their Nine of Swords energies. The typical meanings of this Nine of Swords always relates to betrayals, definitely overthinking too much, being lied to, feeling ashamed about something, being ashamed, or feeling ashamed about something, or someone's shaming you. This could be anything in terms of physical, mental, verbal abuse. All the things that I just mentioned could be taking place. So definitely work on the energies of the Nine of Swords. But anyway, without reshuffling the deck, I'll just pull another card here and place it on top as a clarifier as to why the Nine of Swords is here. I will do that. So why is the Nine of Swords here? Why did the Nine of Swords show up here for Gemini? Okay, so we have the Six of Wands here in terms of clarifying victory and success. All right, so being that the Six of Wands is a very, very positive card, and warrants some sort of victory and success, and also to warrants traveling. Somebody might just have an extreme fear of traveling. How about that? We just have an extreme fear of traveling. Rightfully so, because these recent events that have been happening with these airplanes and shit, I'd be scared too. But that could be what I'm seeing here. Also, someone could be having some sort of, extreme fear with becoming successful. It's like you're on the verge, and then all of a sudden you fear it. You could be on the verge of overcoming something fearful. but you're still struggling with it. Okay. All right. Up next, after the Six of Wands here for you, Gemini, we have the Eight of Pentacles. For others, could be just focusing on the details of the work that you may do this week. Some of you could still be getting a pay raise. Even number of pentacles like the Ten of Pentacles. So balanced energies that could be stretched out into other areas of your life. Following the Eight of Pentacles here for you, now we have the Empress card. Empress card is all about that beauty, all about having to, for some of you, pull the energy back onto yourself, focus the energy on yourself, and taking care of yourself. This is a card that I always read where you pull back. Some of you may be just pulling back, just focusing, taking care of not only your internal but external energies. For any other Gemini, there still would be pregnancy news surrounding you. There also could be childbirth. Something new, growing, expanding, or developing also is occurring around you. However, this is a card that I read in terms of beauty. So this could be, of course, Mother Nature, spending time outdoors, enjoying Mother Nature and God's beauty, but focusing on your own energies, your own self. And this is not to be met with any types of selfishness. This is just you having to pull back a little bit, okay? Maybe it's time for you to think about your health. Maybe it's time for you to think about exercising. Maybe it's time for you to just, improve the overall energy of your, existence. This is also too pulling back, having to evaluate your worth, your value, and all that, what it means to you and what it means to other people. This is also too having to acquire some sort of peace, love, okay? Some of you may be going to hair appointments this week, nail salons, beauty treatments, spas, whatever. Okay, trying to make it better for you. That is the Empress. Up next here for you, Gemini. Now we have the devil is here. The devil is in the pudding, right? All right, so whenever the devil shows up here, the major arcana, there is some emphasis here, Gemini, that we still need to bring up to the surface and have discussions about. Now, this could be your own bad personal habits, or it could be anything involving any toxicity that's connected to relationships, could be your community, could be your home, could be the work environment. This devil here is always casting out that energy, making you feel that, whatever it is or that you're experiencing is real to you, and it really isn't. That's the devil. Feeling chained to a situation, person, or event. So it could be feeling like you're addicted to a person, obsessed with a person, could be obsessed with working too much, could be anything involving unrequited love, addictions of all kinds, drinking, smoking, gambling that need to be addressed, whether it's you, Gemini, or whether it's the people that you're connected to, but the addictions is affecting or impacting the relationship that you have with these individuals or this individual. So yeah, FWBs, I've been using that, frequently. Friends with benefits, getting together mutually to have, sex because that's what, you want to do. And then you part ways. I always say that's an unhealthy situation. Some people enjoy that. Some people like that. That's all people want. Some people want, I should say. But I always say that, it's part of the devil's energy here, and it keeps you from forming any healthy relationships, long-term relationships. All right? So whatever the devil is here for, there's something that you need to address and have talks with so that you can break the chains, the bonds here that the devil is constricting you with. All right? All right, so it's not the last card because I got a surprise here for you. Judgment card is the major arcana here for you, Gemini. This is spiritual energy here. So this is coming in to help you with any Nine of Swords energies that you may be dealing with, the devil's energies, plus you have the blessings of the Empress right there in the middle. So yeah, guidance can be offered here in terms if you seek some sort of guidance. That's the Judgment card coming in to help guide you in the right direction. But I also read this as my awakening card. So it could be some things that you awake to, that you discover about yourself that you didn't know before. And I always say it could be positive or negative. Some things that you awake to involving others that you didn't know before, that too could be positive or negative. This is the card that still is regarded as having to maintain any positive aspects of your energies this week towards yourself and towards others. And if you do, you shouldn't have any problems. This card is still the card of karma. What you put out there is what you're going to get back. Others, however, it may be, you say this is my woke card, that you may be moving through this week with something that you've always wanted to do, whatever that may be for you, right? But you may not have had an ample opportunity or chance in the recent past, but this could be the week that you have everything lined up and you're ready to move forward. All right, so the surprise is additional cards that I've been throwing in other videos that I have already recorded here, and this is just to go along with your current messages here, just to see what else wants to come in and support you. And we have the High Priestess. Okay, so the Judgment card, High Priestess is here. I'm sorry, the Judgment card. The High Priestess Major Arcana is here. And this is paying attention to your intuition for sure this week, Gemini. Always having to trust the process of what you feel in your gut. Always go with the first impression. That's the correct answer. Inner voices, opposites attract. This does relate. The High Priestess does relate to relationships, but there could be some sort of secret that you're shielding from others, or others are shielding secrets from you. Likes and crushes come through with the High Priestess, but so far in this spread we have not revealed the Seven of Cups or Moon. So whoever it is that could be liking on you, crushing on you, may not be coming to the forefront just yet. But there is an aspect or an element of energy here that always comes out of the High Priestess, Gemini, and there's something that she's asking you to be patient with. Now, it could be the Nine of Swords, it could be almost anything, but I'm just pointing out certain things energetically that I've already read for you for. So it could be having to acquire some sort of patience with something specific. So it could be dealing with the Nine of Swords energies, the Devil, whatever you got going on, okay? Following the High Priestess here, now we have the Wheel of Fortune. Another major arcana wants to show up here. Stroke of luck. Anything that was, unfortunate for you may turn around and be in favor of you this week. You have luck on your side the entire week. This is also, too, regarded as a big money card. 2 tens in a reading, 10 of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune is very auspicious, right? If you're the risk-taking Gemini that likes to do the casino runs, go play the lottery, the scratch off, just play responsibly. Fate and destiny. You may be somewhere where you're fated or destined to have something occur. All right, the last card I have for you, Gemini, is the King of Wands. Now we have the King of Wands who is joining the Queen of Wands. And I just noticed, too, in this deck, she's facing, and they're both facing each other right now. But I'm saying, normally I didn't pick that up, that she's facing him, he's facing her. So the focus still would be on something or someone, normally going after that energy, like the Queen. Very intense, very passionate. So again, it may be something that you carry out this week that you're very intense about or passionate about. Definitely focused on. Okay, still attracting or drawing energy towards you. And of course, he, like the Queen, could be expressing himself in a sexual manner as well. It's usually positive. All right, so this is what I have for you, Gemini, this week. Just remember, it's just me interpreting these messages here for you. Take what's going to work for you. Leave the rest alone. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share the video if you can. You guys have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.